Hey YouTube, thanks for watching my video on lightweight, light budget, dual sport camping, the Shakedown Cruise. Video 13 in the list now. And yeah, so I got all my luggage last week and I was really excited, enthusiastic. I'm fully packed. Well, not fully, but we'll talk about that. So, and I thought I was gonna go camping Saturday night. I mentioned that in my last video, and we had a cold front, and you can still, there's still snow in the mountains. But anyway, it got cold in the valley, low of 40 overnight low. I was like, man, at my elevation, I'm going up through 3,500 more feet, 4,000 more feet. It's at 40. It's gonna be low 30s, and I have a 4-season bag. I have a 4-season pad. I don't have a sleeping bag yet. Actually, I was gonna borrow one for Saturday night, but I didn't have anything comfort rated to below freezing. So I thought, and man, I'm ready for warm weather. Thought, I'm not so stoked about going up in that colder temperatures, and the guy I was going with hurt his foot when we were riding down in San Rafael Swell, kind of why we were riding. Anyway, he didn't go to work Friday. He said I can't go Saturday, so it would have been a solo mission, which I do. I don't for overnight. I probably prefer not to be solo. It was particularly a multi-day thing. Oh, one night, big deal probably. And I go mountain trail riding solo mission more often than I really care to admit, because it's not the safest thing. New rough terrain alone, blah blah blah. But you know, such is the life of a moto man, I guess. At any rate, I didn't go Saturday, but what I did was the Shakedown Cruise, which is this. And I am so happy and lucky I did this. So like I said, I got on my luggage, I was over enthusiastic, I'm ready to go, just pack it and go, right? I'm only up there one night. Well, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pack for 3 nights. My whole thought around my luggage setup and the type of gear I've purchased is that I fit into, I'm optimizing for 3 days, and I want to fit into a smaller form factor of stuff, reasonably small. You know, there's guys that are smaller, but yeah. And so I packed for 3. I have all my stuff on here. So in that bag is, well, not my sleeping bag. And that's another video to come, and I have something that I have coming, but anyway, tent, pad, sleeping pad, table, chair, pillow. That it in there? Yeah, I'll probably put a jacket. I have room. You can see I have capacity, and this is a 30 liter. I have capacity. You know, this side's even smaller, but I'm trying to stay small. You tend to make use of all the room and your luggage that you have, and I'm trying not to do that. And plus, I'd kind of like a place to throw my heavier jacket if I'm wearing it, right? So I want some capacity. Now this is food, 3 days of food, more than 3 days probably. And this bag, rig gear, it actually expands. On this side it is expanded. You can see here, right? This is stove, all my kitchen and clothes. And there's a liter of water in here and a liter on my back. Actually 3 liters on my back. And so I packed up for the 3 days so I could ride, and I'm all packed up front in my tank bag. Power stuff over here, actually. A battery, headlamps, backup batteries, blah blah blah. This is empty right now, but I still have some stuff to go. Like I don't have toiletries and first aid. I thought maybe there, you know. So I'm fooling myself a little bit. I'm not completely packed, but I'm dang close. And so I got all this weight on here to test it out, and I've been Saturday. I've been hammering this stuff to make sure that it's trail worthy. So I've been on some really rough stuff, rutted out roads at high speed. In fact, okay, so you see, and I've learned a lot. Oh man, I learned a ton on the Shakedown Cruise. So yeah, 35 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, over ruts, getting there, going over logs, jumping some stuff, getting some air so I can bounce this stuff around. And I literally reoriented every strap. So I'm glad to have learned that on the Shakedown Cruise rather than going up the trail to go camping. Even a trail I've ridden before, right? But you can see I'm keeping my camp shoes, which are a pair of water sandals, a substantial pair, under that bag. And on the Shakedown Cruise, I lost one of them. Totally threw it out of there, believe it or not. But I got to where I could see my shadow and I could see my bag bouncing. Was how I had my rock straps oriented, and I spaced them out some and tightened them, and I'm all good now. In fact, I can't tell you how happy I am how the XT250 handles this being packed. I don't know how much I weigh. My food's heavy. That's one thing where I diverge a lot from the ultralight backpackers on which I'm looking for inspiration. And that is, my food's pretty luxurious, juicy stuff compared to, those ultralight guys and gals. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm taking freeze-dried everything because I don't cook. I boil 2 cups of water, I throw it in a pouch, I let it sit, I eat it. I don't clean dishes, I'm on a through hike. I get it, but that's not, so I'm diverged from that a little bit. Not that I won't do some of, Mountain House meals. I'm trying out a brand that's less expensive, some stuff like that. But, yeah, so also on my tank bag, I haven't reoriented the straps, but I've learned some stuff about that. In fact, I can get this thing so tight I start to bend in my fins, and then I will hook on when I'm turning. I can get it so tight. So found the optimum of that tightness that it won't bounce around. Like I said, I've been jumping off 4 or 5 foot things just to get good bounce. Yes, I'm bottoming my shocks out a little bit from time to time. That is true. But I'm really surprised and quite pleased. I think I can do a set of whoops faster like this than not having weight, tell you the truth. And my top speed, my very top speed, like I rode to work today, commuted to work today, just like this actually. I'm just riding around getting used to the extra weight and how it changes its behavior a bit, particularly cornering. Anyway, at my top speed, like 72 indicated, I think it's smoother. So man, maybe I'll just stay packed and at a moment's notice bug out. Oh, so the Shakedown Cruise, highly recommended, and ultralighters do shakedown. Well, they do a couple things: shakedown hikes, shorter hikes with their stuff, and shakedown. A shakedown's quite an event in the ultralight backpacking because very experienced people go through a pack and give advice on packs. And I'll say this: I'm optimizing my packing. I got some tricks there, and I'd like to hear some if you have some. Yeah, just trying to stay lightweight on a light budget with dual sport camping. That's it. Like I said, video 13 and lucky number 13. And like also, I'm again lucky I did a shakedown cruise. And if you're gonna do it, I highly recommend, even like I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna ride around this week with all this stuff. That's it, get used to it. Awesome. Okay, now my normal disclaimer, which is at the end, which may have been helpful at the beginning. I'm no moto vlogger. I don't edit videos. It's literally one take, only take. If I misspeak, I'm sorry. Let me know. I'll correct it in the description. Ask me any questions. I'm always happy to answer. Video production quality low. We go low on X2 250 all day, but we do it. And so that's it. As always on XT 250 all day, ride safe, everybody. Sorry for my bad camera work. I got this out to take a picture of two little bucks, but got the hawk and somebody shooting a shotgun.